So I am in a very tight situation right now. I have two friends, one of them convincing me to join E-cairo, another convincing me to really be on BLQ football. And although I have accounts with the two of these companies, I've literally not invested in any of them right now. I withdrew in all of them. We all know that these online money making platforms are bound to close at one point or another, because if they were not bound to close, then everyone will be leaving their jobs to go for those online money making platforms. And now I'm here thinking, should I really go for this short-term reward? Is it worth it? Let's say I choose, okay, get that short-term reward. You can use that money to buy something, buy a phone, buy a laptop, pay your rent, pay your bills, if you can be able to get some reward. But again, I come to a point and I'm thinking, so there's BLQ and there's E-cairo and there's Binance, there's dropshipping. There are so many platforms. Which one should I even invest in? If I'm to pick a site, I think I would pick let me look at these sites one by one and in comparison. BLQ football versus E-cairo. Now, if you're in one of them, I think you can pay attention to either of these. And if you're not in one of them, you can also give me your opinion in the comment section there. Both these two companies have certificate of operation. They really try to put it out there to show that they are legit. Now, these two companies also have offices somewhere. They really share that very much in common. The only slight difference comes in BLQ having sort of a YouTube channel where somebody puts their face in there. However, that channel is literally being run by an agent of BLQ. That's a question mark in there. It keeps me worried. Why not the owner? Why not the country director? This is just an agent who is also looking for downlines. Probably that's not good. But E-cairo does not have any official social media site. They keep on encouraging members to be the one to promote the information about the company out there. For them, they're limiting themselves from public. That's a little bit fishy. Well, talking about charity, both these two people do charity activities, putting it on media. If you talk about plans of expansion, BLQ wins in this aspect. Now, according to BLQ plan, if it comes to pass, on assumption they don't close, they plan to expand in different districts. They have a lot of ambitions. With E-cairo, for them, their expansion is in terms of teams. They really encourage senior agents or people who have joined earlier and have recruited many people. They encourage them to build more teams, set up WhatsApp group, and then they can provide help services to their team members. The top people are limiting themselves slowly from the smaller agents, so they are really decentralizing. I think BLQ wins that aspect. BLQ also tends to be very bold, talking about having lawyers and then prove their legitimacy, but E-cairo does not have that. However, an article I read recently from Question says that the lawyers they put there, they are not literally even aware of any operation of BLQ. So they may be using those lawyers' names just for the sake of using without their consent. BLQ has slightly higher interest rate or bonuses, even from commissions when you just put your first around 10 to 11% if you deposit your money, and then to playing 2 or more games. They have now updated to almost 3 games right now. So at the end of the day, BLQ has a little bit of higher interest rate at around 4.4 up to even 10%. And this one applies for every income, whether you're even at 10,000, you can actually make such interest. But with E-cairo, it is limited to how much you deposit. The lower amount you have, the less return you have. So if you have less than 300,000, you only get around 2 to 2.5%. Yet in BLQ, you're getting around 4 point something percent. So BLQ has a higher bonus. Talking about customer care services, I have not really interacted much with the BLQ customer care services, but for the E-cairo, they're a little bit faster somehow. But in this recent period of October, they have a little bit become so slow. I hope they work upon that. How long are they bound to last? It's really hard to tell. But looking at the signs and symptoms, these two companies are going to end around the same time. But E-cairo may take longer to end compared to BLQ. E-cairo still has a lot of other plans ahead, signing deals, football matches, events, they're a little bit coming ahead. But BLQ is now a little bit getting dry. BLQ right now has more complaints than E-cairo with withdrawal issues. But with E-cairo, the complaints had been low. Only that lately, the complaint is being in recharging. Okay, withdrawals are still okay. No one is complaining about withdrawal, which is a positive sign, because if you're able to withdraw, that is a very good sign. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Both of these two companies have very tight withdrawal security. If you sent your withdrawal details once, it cannot be changed. But something negative that both of them share in common is the constant pushing of people to build teams, refer, post on social media, get more and more people. That is a very bad sign in both of them. E-cairo right now has a line of products, from laptops to mobile phones to several other gifts that they hoped to be given to their members. BLQ really has nothing much ongoing. BLQ has very many other domains. You can literally even get confused. E-cairo has only a single domain, so it's really very easy to find E-cairo and work yourself around. How about performing tasks? I think it's very easy and straightforward to do it in E-cairo. BLQ has a lot of thinking and then looking at which fixtures to pick. It's a little bit slightly complicated than E-cairo. E-cairo is very direct. It's just tap and roll and then send, and tap, roll and send. It's quite very easy. Well, for the BLQ, if you have the morning betting, you have the afternoon betting, you have the savings bit. If there's so many things inside there. I know you're asking then, which one is much better? Which one can I pick? These are two devils trying to compete in this aspect. And it is really hard to choose which devil is better than another devil, because they are generally all bad. I would choose none. These people are trying to play with our mind. If you like the video, hit the like button, put any comment, put any question. Let me know what you think about these two companies. See you next time.